Cooperative movement can help tackle rising cost of living. Kampung Baru development will not marginalize Malays. Good evening, you're watching News on 2. I'm Jessica Lee. Deputy Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Datuk Dr. Muhammad Farid Muhammad Rafiq, passed away at the Pontian Hospital this morning. The 42-year-old passed away at 6 a.m. after being admitted to the hospital following a suspected heart attack. Datuk Dr. Muhammad Farid's death was confirmed by Johor Menteri Besar Datuk Dr. Sarudin Jamal. The Tanjung PI Member of Parliament remains were later transported to his mother's home in Serkat Pontian and laid to rest before the Johor prayer today. Dr. Muhammad Farid, who was in charge of the National Unity and Social Welfare portfolio in the Prime Minister's Department, was also Parti Pribumi Bersatu Malaysia or Bersatu Tanjung PI Vice President. He won the Tanjung PI parliamentary seat in the 2018 general election by defeating incumbent Datuk Sri Wee Jik Singh from MCA by a 21,255 vote majority. Cooperative movement can play a major role in helping the low-income or B40 households in urban and rural areas to cope with rising costs of living. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said the contribution of the cooperatives was not just to increase the country's gross domestic product or GDP, but must also be viewed from the aspect of increasing the purchasing power of the people towards achieving the shared prosperity vision. Citing Japan as an example, Tun Dr. Mahathir said the Japanese Consumer Cooperative Union, or JCCU, is the national union of 320 consumer cooperatives with 29 million members. He said the JCCU was not only controlling the market segment by supplying daily essential items, but also capable of offering a sustainable environment to the local communities.
Bagi tujuan itu, saya mengalu-alukan pelaksanaan program barang asas 100 ataupun BA 100, anjuran bersama Kementerian Pembangunan Usahawan, Suruhanjaya Koperasi Malaysia dan Angkatan Koperasi Kebangsaan Malaysia Berhad dalam sektor pemborongan dan peruncitan seperti yang telah diluluskan oleh Jemaah Menteri pada 29 Ogos 2019 baru-baru ini. BA 100 merupakan program berteraskan e-dagang yang akan mengumpulkan belian barang asas secara pukal mengikut permintaan oleh lebih kurang 3,000 koperasi runcit di seluruh negara.
The Premier said this when addressing 20,000 members of cooperative societies at the Cooperative Direction After 100 Years Countdown program in Putrajaya today. The Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, or MACC, lauds the use of body cameras on enforcement officers such as the police, immigration and customs to tackle abuse of power and corruption. MACC Chief Commissioner Latifah Koya said that the use of the body cameras had nothing to do with human rights because transparency involved the basic rights of all. Latifah said that the use of the body camera was necessary for transparency and it could raise suspicion if it was not functioning. She noted that the body camera could not only protect the public but also the police personnel on duty if libel or accusations crop up.
So in order to be transparent, antara perkara-perkara yang paling basic adalah untuk mempunyai kamera dan kamera berbentuk body cam ataupun di atas kepala cap diletakkan kamera dan juga dash cam. So kami mengalu-alukan ini adalah salah satu syur yang dibuat oleh SPRM sendiri bagi memerangi salah guna kuasa.
She told reporters after attending a South Zone Students Anti-Corruption Convention, which was launched by Melaka Chief Minister Adli Zahari at University Technical Malaysia, Melaka or UTEM in Melaka today. On Thursday, Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said that the government had agreed to implement the use of body cameras on law enforcement officers such as the police, immigration and customs to overcome issues of misconduct. The Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, or MMEA, chased away a Vietnamese enforcement vessel, Fisheries Resources Surveillance KN205, for disrupting its boat from carrying its duty to detain a Vietnamese fishing boat that had trespassed into Malaysian waters. MMEA Deputy Director General of Operations, Vice Admiral Ibrahim Mohamad, said the MMEA boat caught the Vietnamese boat for trespassing into Malaysian waters to fish at about 160 nautical miles northeast of Tanjung Mat Amin, Terengganu at 9:48 a.m. on the 18th of September. Vice Admiral Ibrahim said the Vietnamese enforcement vessel attempted to prevent the MMEA personnel from detaining the Vietnamese fishing boat, adding that they failed to get close to the fishing boat. He said MMEA had reported the incident to the Foreign Ministry and also contacted the Vietnamese Defence Advisor to discuss the matter. He said the Vietnamese boat with 3 Vietnamese crew members, including the skipper, was then towed to the maritime jetty in Kamaman. Vice Admiral Ibrahim added that the MMEA also seized 9,000 litres of diesel and fishing equipment, all worth 700,000 ringgit from the boat. The Form 3 assessment or PT3 examination scheduled to begin end of this month can be postponed if the air pollutant index reading exceeds 300 or reaches the hazardous level. Deputy Director General of Education Dr. Ahmad Rafi Sheikh Qasim said this is in line with existing standard operating procedures for dealing with disasters during public examinations. The decision to postpone the examination, however, would be made at the ministerial level. He added that in the event of a disaster, the school administrators were given the autonomy to decide whether or not to close the school without having to wait for the official announcement by the ministry. School closure during the disaster period also need not be replaced. He also advised the teachers and students to take proactive measures by utilizing the online educational resources such as digital learning portal or the Edu Web TV portal during the closure period. Meanwhile, Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah Ismail also advised the public, especially those in areas with unhealthy and very unhealthy levels of API readings, to reduce outdoor activities as these could lead to haze-related illnesses. Now, she also encouraged the people to practice the use of N95 mask when outdoors.
Kita juga nak tingkatkan kesedaran ya. Kadang kita tak rasa benda tu kecil sangat, tetapi masuk dalam paru-paru. Ini adalah salah satu daripada langkah untuk mengurangkan kesan negatif daripada jerubu itu. Walaupun Menteri UB mengatakan bahawa ini akan berlalu, namun pada masa sekarang lah kita perlukan usaha untuk menjaga kesihatan masing-masing.
Besides the importance of staying indoors, the people are also urged to take good care of their health, drink a lot of water and avoid open burning. She told the reporters after handing out 1,295 face masks to the public in Pandan, Kuala Lumpur. In a related development, Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah said about 60% of the fire in 81 hectares of plantation land and forest area in Sri Aman, Sarawak have been put out as of yesterday. Now, she also said the operations was in its 6th 24-hour day today since the 19th of September. The Fire and Rescue Department, the Civil Defence Force, the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, with the cooperation of various other agencies, were working hard to put out the fire in the remaining 32 hectares of land. She also noted that a total of 21,600 litres of water was used to extinguish the fires in about 0.8 hectares of land. Nearly 54 hectares of peatland were destroyed in the fire. She said on the 20th of September, the Malaysian Meteorological Department and the Royal Malaysian Air Force carried out cloud seeding operations in West Sarawak. It resulted in rain in Kuching, Samarahan, Sri Aman, Betong, Saratok and Sarike. Dr. Wan Aziza was speaking to reporters after handing out 1,295 face masks to the public at the Taman Nirwana Muhibah complex in Pandan, Kuala Lumpur. Let's take a look at several areas with the highest API readings as of 6 p.m. today. Coming up, haze has not deterred tourists to visit Malaysia. Welcome back. The current haze situation in the country has not deterred tourists from travelling to Malaysia. Tourism, Arts and Culture Deputy Minister Muhammad Bakhtiar Wancik said since the haze is a phenomenon that other ASEAN countries are also experiencing, it has not affected the arrival of tourists into the country, although the haze is expected to remain until the end of the month.
Semua negara, bukan semua tempat di Malaysia yang terkena jerbu, ada di beberapa tempat yang mencatatkan API yang rendah. So ada beberapa spot saja, saya rasa kurang daripada 10 spot yang mencatatkan API yang tinggi, yang tak tidak sihat.
Muhammad Bakhtiar said this to reporters after participating in the International Coastal Cleanup Program in Teluk Kumbar, Pulau Pinang, which was organised by University Science Malaysia Centre for Administrative Studies. Now, allegations that development in Kampung Baru will push the Malays out of the federal capital are not true and completely baseless. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said the interest and position of the Malays would be the thrust to any development effort in Kampung Baru as provided under the Kampung Baru Development Corporation Act.
Kepentingan orang Melayu termasuklah kepentingan sosial, ekonomi, warisan, adat, budaya dan nilai sejarah akan diberi keutamaan dalam setiap pembangunan yang hendak dilaksanakan.
Tun Dr. Mahathir also said that Kampung Baru will end up being sidelined from modern progress which is taking place in surrounding areas of the Malay enclave if it continues to oppose redevelopment. The Prime Minister said if the 120-year-old enclave does not embrace change, it would continue to exist in contradiction with its modern surroundings.
Dalam keadaan sekarang, sebahagian besar orang Melayu sendiri tidak lagi memilih untuk tinggal di Kampung Baru. Lebih malang lagi, warga asing telah mula mendiami dan menjalankan perniagaan di Kampung Baru. Saya mengandaikan hal ini berlaku adalah disebabkan suasana Kampung Baru yang tidak lagi selesa telah mengakibatkan orang Melayu tidak lagi memilih untuk tinggal di sini. Kerana itu adalah lebih baik jika kawasan ini dibangunkan, disusun semula lengkap dengan kemudahan awam, jaringan infrastruktur yang efisien dan beserta kawasan-kawasan lapang untuk aktiviti riadah dan kemasyarakatan.
Tun Dr. Mahathir said this in a pre-recorded speech during the town hall session with Kampung Baru landowners at Dewan Perdana Felda in Kuala Lumpur today. Also present at the town hall session was Federal Territories Minister Khalid Abdul Samad. Meanwhile, Khalid said the government has offered to buy land in Kampung Baru at the rate of 850 ringgit per square foot as compensation to landowners and heirs in return for redevelopment of the area. The Federal Territories Minister said the offer was the highest and based on a valuation by the Department of Valuation and Property Services, with the need to maintain exclusive property ownership among the Malays also taken into account.
Bangunan yang ada, aset yang ada atas tanah itu juga akan kita buat penilaian dan juga akan dibayar pampasan sekiranya didapati adalah bangunan atas tanah-tanah mereka. Ya.
Khalid said landowners could choose from 4 types of offers from the government, comprising cash, a completed apartment or condominium unit which is to be constructed as part of the redevelopment, a combination of cash and a completed unit, and shares in a company which will serve as a special purpose vehicle in connection with the redevelopment project. The minister said the sale and purchase offers will be based on land lots, explaining that the government had stressed there would be no compromise towards the preservation of Malay property ownership in Kampung Baru. Khalid added that the redevelopment of Kampung Baru, which is located within the city's Golden Triangle, was seen as a conduit to expand property ownership among the Malays. The Malacca State Government is updating information regarding its water supply shortage daily. Its Chief Minister Adli Zahari said the initiative was to ensure the people are well informed of the current situation and also for relevant agencies to regularly monitor the affected areas. At the same time, the state government is also working to ensure that the people are not affected with the current water issue.
Mana biasa kita di peringkat kerajaan negeri, kita akan update secara harian kadar air kita dan apa inisiatif yang kita lakukan dan kepada kawasan-kawasan yang terlibat. Jadi kita ada 2 model yang kita lakukan. Yang pertama adalah kita akan melihat kawasan-kawasan yang terjejas untuk kita bantu melalui lori-lori tangki. Yang kedua adalah kalau ada kawasan-kawasan baru, kita akan maklumkan 1 hari lebih awal supaya mereka lebih membuat persediaan.
Speaking in Durian Tunggal, he also informed that as of now, more than 20 areas in Melaka Tengah are still facing water supply disruption. The RTM Mini Carnival, which was held at Wisma Radio Angkasapuri today, attracted more than 1,000 visitors. Various activities were held during the event, including traditional dance performances, children's programs, sports and games, a singing contest, as well as animals exhibition. Now, according to RTM Deputy Director of Radio News, Suhaila Muhammad Zaini, the Mini Carnival was held to promote, among others, RTM's transition from analog to digital broadcasting since the 21st of July. Suhaila said the whole idea for the main carnival is also to promote healthy living and encourage families to spend quality time together, in line with the aspirations of Communications and Multimedia Minister Gobind Singh Dio, as well as Department of Broadcasting Malaysia Director General Abdul Muiz Shefi, who also wanted personalities from RTM to remain close to their audiences, besides showing their gratitude to the fans.
Kita ada platform digital menggunakan My Preview, dan terbaru kita ada salah satunya adalah 123. Jadi hari ini kita nak mewawarkan kepada orang ramai supaya mengambil peluang untuk beralih lah kepada siaran yang lebih baik dengan menggunakan platform yang baru lah.
Despite the haze, visitors throng Angkasapuri today for a fun-filled weekend with the family and friends to check out the many offerings at the Mini
Kita
Carnival.
buat make-up demo untuk anak-anak. So make-up yang kita sediakan adalah make-up organik, di mana bahan-bahan make-up yang kita keluarkan produk ini semua yang selamat untuk anak-anak. Kan sebab dia suka make-up. Dia suka make-up. Kat rumah pun dia suka make-up.
Saya rasa untuk next year ataupun bila-bila boleh teruskan lagi. At least lagi ramai orang boleh datang dekat RTM. Boleh lawat konti kita yang macam-macam yang jarang boleh kita berpeluang untuk masuk.
That's it from us. In our top story, cooperative movement can help tackle rising cost of living. Join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. I'm Jessica Lee. Thank you for watching.